used to never be able to be still. I was always fidgeting. I'm still working on that, but that has gotten a lot better. I'm not always just running to do the things that I need to do. I now feel calm in my body. And if there is, something going on that may be causing me not to feel calm, I now know what to do about it. I'm moving at a more natural pace. And so that in and of itself is very calming to me. And I'm able now more to relax. I was never able to relax before. I have more compassion for myself. I'm not as critical of myself anymore. I'm more present and more mindful. This course has helped with my marriage. The verse that tells us that we need to renew our minds every day, this course has helped me to understand that verse better than any of the articles that I had read.
Hey, Rita, I'm so glad you can be here today. Welcome.
Hi, Rochelle. Thank you for asking me.
Well, it's great to see you. Tell me a little bit about where you were and what kinds of things were you experiencing before you came to Joyful and Present?
Before I came to Joyful and Present, I had a lot of health issues. I'm still working through those, but have gotten a lot better. I've had health issues all my life, and I had had four healthcare practitioners tell me that my nervous system was dysregulated. Three of them did not know what to do about it, did not know who to refer me to or what to do. One of them suggested that I see someone like you, did not have your name. But when she recommended someone to me, I began researching and found four people online who had courses, and yours stood out to me because your course was Bible based and science based, but the others were not Bible based. So I wanted to make sure that was taking a course that was based on scripture and science.
Physical health issues were really, and it presents different for different people. Some people it's all cognitive and some people it's emotional. And you're saying for you, it was like showing up in your body and you'd struggled with those things for years. It's interesting that you had someone point that out to you because I think for a lot of people they don't understand the link between the mind body connection. So it sounds like somebody presented that to you and that you also understood that link.
Yes, but I didn't know what to do about it. So I'm very thankful for this course that has helped me to be able to work through those things. Yeah, I was broken out with eczema from head to toe back 15 years ago. And that was one of the things that I was told was dysregulating, that was due to my nervous system being dysregulated. So different practitioners had mentioned that to me, and they were all like natural minded.
What was the point that you decided to actually take action? Because I know it sounds like you've been working on that for years and maybe taking action in different ways, but why were you ready to do something different?
I had gotten to the point that on the inside, I just felt very at ease or very jittery. I didn't know why. There was nothing in particular causing it. I just did not feel calm within my body. I had to do something about it.
And what changed for you? What are some of the biggest results that you see from the work you've done? And by the way, we wish there was just like a magic pill to make it all go away, but it's retraining. I always tell ladies in the group like your results are yours because you work for them. We provide the process, so you did the work. So congratulations on doing the work and showing up for yourself. What are some of the biggest results that you've seen from the work you've done?
I now feel calm in my body. And if there is, something going on that may be causing me not to feel calm, I now know what to do about it. I used to never be able to be still. I was always fidgeting. I'm still working on that, but that has gotten a lot better. I'm not always just running to do the things that I need to do. Like I said, I'm more calm now and I'm moving at a more natural pace. And so that in and of itself is very calming to me. And I'm able now more to relax. I was never able to relax before. I have more compassion for myself. I'm not as critical of myself anymore. I'm more present and more mindful. This course has helped with my marriage and other relationships. The verse that tells us that we need to renew our minds every day, prayed that verse. I had read articles that were explaining that verse, but this course has helped me to understand that verse better than any of the other articles, any of the articles that I had read. But then, like I said, I've had health issues since I was a child. With this course, I have noticed that my pain has decreased. I have been able to get off of my medication for inflammation, completely
Wow,
off of
that's
that.
huge.
I've been on that medication for 10 or 12 years, and I've been able to get off of that.
Wow.
I have been
So
able to
happy for you.
Thank you. I've been able to reduce my thyroid medicine a little bit. And I have Hashimoto's, which is the autoimmune disease for thyroid. And so I've been able to reduce my medication a little bit. That's my most recent achievement. I have oral lichen planus. So my gums are red and very sore all the time. And the last time I had my teeth cleaned, it was not painful to have my teeth cleaned. That was huge for me because going to the dentist has always been something that I did not want to do, but last time it was not painful. So I'm very happy
Wow.
about that. And my heart rate at rest has gone from 120 to 68.
Wow, that's huge. 120 to 68.
Yes.
Wow. And that
Yes.
just speaks to your consistency, Rita, because the nervous system really does need to be retrained. And that just speaks to your consistency. Congratulations.
Um,
Um,
I have, there's more.
yes, go on.
I have had insomnia my whole life since I was a child, and I am sleeping better. So even last week, I had 4 nights of good sleep. So that was my best week.
Wow.
So yeah, it is continuing to get better. And my lymphatic massage therapist has told me that she can tell a difference in my lymphatic system.
Wow. I mean, it's enough that you're feeling better, but I love it when you have those measures too, like getting off of medication, reducing your blood pressure, having, other providers report back to you the difference you see in your body, comparing from one dental cleaning to the other. So great job. Yeah. And the sleeping, that's so huge because when you sleep, your body can do the work of healing better.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, how do you see yourself showing up differently in your marriage or other parts of your life?
Well, because I more easily am calm now, and I know what to do to get calm. So that helps in conversations, in difficult conversations with my husband or with anybody. So that has been a help because I am able to think more clearly, and I'm not running around here so quickly like I used to be. I'm just more calm in general. So I can think more easily. I can pause more easily and think of responses.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm less critical of myself, but then less critical of my husband as well.
Oh, yes. Everybody enjoys that, right? We're feeling more contented, easier to share that. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love what you said about your faith too, because there really is, that's why we're here, right? So I love that you can embrace that in a different way. Let me ask you, because I know you said you researched a lot and you were comparing some other things, and it was the faith piece that caused you to choose joyful and present, because it's normal for people to have maybe some skepticism or hesitation, or how do I know this will work for me? Did you have any of that? Anything that almost held you back?
Well, yes, because I had been researching different people and courses were popping up on Facebook.
Sure.
You were one of those. And so I first, of course, didn't know if this was even real, if this was just a scam. And so I Googled you and in your practice and saw, okay, she's a real person. She has a practice, or at least I think this is real. I prayed about it, and my husband prayed about it with me, and we just decided we were going to go for it and hope for the best. So, but I chose you in your course because it was obvious to me in some things that you said that you were a Christian and that this course was based on not only science but on scripture, and that was very important to me.
It's very important to me too. And I also love, Rita, that even though you are very prayerful, and I know from having met you, in person, have a very strong faith, because sometimes there's a little bit of a spiritual bypass that happens with people where they feel like it's almost they're praying about something, then it's hard to get help because maybe they haven't prayed hard enough or something. Did you have any of that? Did you have any of that feeling? Like, were you okay from the onset of saying, I can pray about this, and yet there's some physiological things going on, and it's okay to get help for those too?
Yes, well, because I have had health issues my whole life and have been praying about my health issues my whole life. I knew that God wanted me to just continue to seek to get help and that he would direct me to the people and practices that I needed to be involved with. And so it was years ago, probably 20 years ago, I asked the Lord if I needed to go more towards medicine or more towards a natural route. And I I know he led me to take a natural route. I have gotten on some medications, and the ones that I've been on were more natural than some of the other options I could have chosen. But I was very confident that he led me to go a more natural route. This course is 100% natural.
Yeah.
you know so
Yeah.
yes, so that's another reason I was drawn to your course.
In addition to your consistency, of course, but what did you find helpful about the support inside the program?
The course is definitely helpful, just in explaining things, but what has also been so beneficial to me is the weekly calls and the questions and the group of ladies who are in this, the questions that the ladies ask, and then your responses or some of the other coaches' responses to those questions. So, so many of us are going through the same things or something similar. And so I've just learned a lot from the other
Yeah.
ladies and from their questions. And then the Facebook group, just so much encouragement.
Yeah. And you've been great about encouraging others too. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to add, Loretta, or anything else that you would tell somebody who's maybe watching this, like thinking, I want to get her results, or I too have had health problems, or other examples of, things showing up in their life that indicate that they have chronic stress or overwhelm? Like, is there anything else that you'd say to someone considering whether or not it's worth the time or the money or the energy or the risk that you took to join?
I would just say don't wait because you can try other things. You can try medication, you can, try other things, but this has helped me so much. And I've heard from so many other ladies that it has helped and it could prevent someone from having to get on medications. It could have probably helped me not to get on my inflammation medication. I would just say don't wait.
Well, I'm glad you didn't wait. And thank you for trusting us to work with you. It's just been a pleasure all along the way. And so glad I got to meet you at the retreat last fall. And thank you. And thanks for being here, Loretta.
Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you. It was great to meet you at the retreat too. It was very special.